Hi, I'm Dara, and this is day 18 of 27 weeks to building a real-life, million-dollar local business. Next week is launch week, so I'm starting to build my initial launch marketing strategy. The first and probably the most important thing outside of getting them to book is setting up funnels to collect as many emails as possible. So I set up my GrooveJar account, then spoke to Kevin about best strategies for collecting and using emails to increase my return on investment.
Hey Kevin, thank you for taking some time to talk to me. My website's up. I signed up for GrooveJar, and I just wanted to know what best practices you recommend in terms of using exit intent, capturing emails, and any tips that you have for me and other people who may be getting ready to launch their website.
So as far as like exit intent goes, it's super important because one of the easiest ways to get your conversion rate to go up is to have traffic from visitors who have already been on your website. So one of the ways that you do that is by collecting emails and then remarketing to those emails. And then that drives traffic back to your site. And those people, since they're already familiar with you, are much more likely to sign up. So not only are you increasing your sales right away, but you're also increasing your conversion rate, which helps a lot when you're doing paid marketing, especially in the beginning.
Okay, cool. And so do you have a specific exit intent pop-up? Do you like, I saw urgency. I really like that one. What's your favorite?
So there's a couple. I do like the timer, and it really depends upon what kind of offer you want to have. So what a lot of people do is, they'll use that Groove Urgent with like a 3-minute countdown or something. So right when someone's leaving your website, that'll pop up and it'll be, an offer where someone's going to want to enter in their email. So you can do something like, a 20% off your first cleaning, or something that's going to incentivize that person to leave that email. And at the same time, have it so that that's going to be a client that you want. So if you do something like 50% off your first cleaning, that's probably not going to be a recurring client, or probably not going to be a client that you want long term.
Okay, cool. That's a really good point, because I was looking to heavily discount my services, but you're right. It's probably not someone who will come back and then pay full price. So
right, there's going to be people that are just kind of window shopping. They're looking for something that's like super cheap. And I used to have a house cleaning company, and those clients are always going to be the people who have the most complaints, the most issues, and really the clients you don't want to have.
Yeah. So what other apps would you recommend? Because I know GrooveJar comes with a number of apps. What other apps would you recommend to put on the site to start off with?
So the most popular one, it's going to be Groove Kudos, which is the review engine. So this allows people to, so if somebody's coming from, let's say, AdWords, they can go on your site and they can see your reviews without having to go to Yelp or somewhere else, and then also seeing your competitors at the same time.
Okay, cool.
So Kudos is probably our most popular app. We do have Groove Hype, but that's more towards like e-commerce where you have products and stuff, although some people do use that too for local business. But yeah, and then we have the Groove Slider, where if you don't have that slider theme, you can have a slider right on your website using Launch 27.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I thank you. That's my task for this week, is getting that all set up, so I'll have that right before we launch.
Awesome.
All right, thank you for talking to me.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
So I have 2 offers set up. One for people who exit before booking, and one for people who I retarget who left their email but didn't book even after receiving their exit intent pop-up code. I also installed and set up chat on my site. I'm going with Talk.io because it's free and has enough features to get me started. Next week is all about launch strategies. We already have our website ready, list of bloggers to contact, finishing up some last-minute little things, and getting our initial hires ready. Let's launch.